Do you ever have problems finding pictures on your hard drive, PSD files, or background texture? Anything dealing with a photography project you just have to get done? I got a solution. Stay tuned. Hey, I'm Chris McNish, content creator for Sweet Gap Incorporated. Before I go any further, please click on the subscribe button if you want to see more videos. Okay, so I'm OCD when it comes to organizing files. I don't want this video to be long, so let's get it. Here are my folders. I'm going to tell you what and why I named the folders as such. So as you can see, I have several folders here, and the reason that I have the folders there, over time, there are certain things that I continue to do when it comes to sorting my pictures and whatever I need for a project. There are things that reoccur. So over time, I create these folders because usually I'm using the folders that you see here. So I had a client here, her name's Kamari, one of my favorite models to shoot. And in this session, we shot her in the studio and we also created some video for promotional purposes for her. And in that project, we needed some mood music. So I have licensed music. We had sound effects if we needed sound effects, a voiceover if we need the voiceover for the promotion. Capture One, like I said, we took it in the studio, and when I sync my photos from my camera to my laptop, I use Capture One. Capture One is phenomenal. My client list, I learned this from one of my favorite photographers, Danny Diamond. Once I'm done with a project, I will bring it into Bridge and I will narrow down all the bad pictures, and then I'll list them by stars. You know, what was okay, what was great, what were my money shots. And so I'll put all those together and I'll send it out to the client. And when I send it out to the client, I have their name and it has their number there. They're able to pick which pictures they want. Digital backgrounds, I do composites. So there's some digital backgrounds that I have, and I will put a client in that digital background. So that's why I have that there. Final, of course, when I'm done with the project, I've already retouched the pictures. I exported them. I do 2 exports, one for the web and one for print. Graphics, if a company wants their logo on there, this is where I keep my logos. Any other graphics that I need for this project, I'll definitely put it in this one. There have been a few times where I have taken pictures and I forgot to set my camera back to RAW. And it hurt me too, because I also do event photography. I don't necessarily need to shoot in RAW, but then going from event photography to shooting portraits, forgetting to put your camera in RAW, man, yeah, so that's another reason that I do that. Then I have overlays. If I have any overlays that I want to put on the picture or project, that's where I keep my PSD files or my TIFF files. My RAW files, of course, when I take portraits, I take them in RAW when I remember. Then I have a release letter, and I have 2 letters in here. The first one that I have is a release form for the client. Then I also have a release for clients if they want to print templates, just in case if there are any templates that I need to use for senior portraits. And I also have a thank you letter. Every client that I do work for, I send them a thank you letter. And then videos, as you can see here, that I did a project like I told you before, I did with Kamari. So that's pretty much it. Once I have the folders and the subfolders created, I will drop the elements in each folder so I can start the editing process. Here's a tip. Create a sample folder and put it on all of your external hard drives. Once you create a project, you can put all the folders in the project folder so that you don't have to create it all over again. Hope that makes sense. See you on the next Sweet Gap tutorial. Click on the subscribe and notification button if you want to see more videos.